Nisambula and welcome to Pacific Pulse. I'm Clement Paligaru. Coming up, colour is the new black for Pacific pearls. Cricket Samoa style. And the distinctive sound of the Solomons. The waters of the Pacific are famous around the world for its precious harvest of South Sea pearls. Tahiti is the Pacific's biggest exporter of pearls, specialising in black pearls. Now Fiji is producing pearls, taking on Tahiti, if not in numbers, then in size, producing bigger pearls in a kaleidoscope of colours. These are the gems adding sparkle to Fiji's growing reputation as a pearl producer. And they're not just glamming up Fiji fashion, they're also freshening up the image of South Pacific pearls.
We truly do have something that is unique in terms of the colours of pearls that we produce, the varieties of colours that we produce, and also the larger sizes, which are quite a rarity these days.
Only a few years ago, international pearl buyers were resisting the charms of coloured pearls. Then they became fashionable.
We get a lot of the goldy and goldy green colors. Brown is a very hip color, and right now the market has a lot of what are called chocolate pearls, which are pearls that have been bleached and dyed to be brown, but ours are completely natural. And they're a result of the unique environment that our pearl oysters live in.
The environment is Savusavu Bay, on Fiji's second largest island of Vanuatu, in the country's north. Justin was born there, but left as a teenager to study in the United States.
Just like any boy that leaves Fiji or any of the islands in the South Pacific, you're pretty excited to leave, but pretty quickly you're looking for a way to get back. And I was lucky that I'd decided at a young age I wanted to do something involving the sea, which was marine biology. And this whole thing has kind of fallen in place, and it's I'm living a dream, basically.
The dream revolves around Savusavu and the bay where 50,000 pearl oysters are farmed.
This is our hatchery facility here. What we do here is try to get the cleanest water we possibly can, because this is where we do reproduce and grow up some of our oysters that we use on the pearl farm. After 20 days, they start looking for a bit of reef to attach to. And what we do is we introduce these, which are called spat collectors, into the tank that the oysters are growing in. And with any luck, they will go along and they will attach into this and then start to grow. Now we're in Savusavu Bay, and this is where our farm proper is. And what we're going to look at right now are some of the young oysters that have come from the hatchery last month. These that are 60 days old, they will be close to 5 years old before they produce their first pearl. The reason why we're able to get such incredible colors is because the oysters in Fiji have some incredible pearl colors. This here we call our Fiji Gold. This oyster will produce pearls of this color.
And he's confident that Fiji will avoid the experience of Tahiti and Cook Islands, where black pearls were mass-produced and no longer attract premium prices.
Here it is more complicated. We do have fishing rights, which will make sure that there will always be benefits that will flow back into the indigenous communities. It's going to keep out a lot of people who are coming in to make a quick dollar.
The company makes a point of investing in the local community, gives local villagers jobs, scholarships, and in turn, it's allowed access to the region's precious natural resources.
Not only they're employing the woman in cleaning nets and cleaning whatever, it's a weekly basis employment for the landowners.
Earnings from the pearl farm have been used to build a community hall in Yaroi village, as well as financing a reservoir and home improvements.
We have put some money aside to help our children, especially the parents, in financing our children's education.
Despite the riches Fiji pearls have brought to Savusavu, Justin Hunter is cautious about the future.
We're very involved with making sure that developments that do happen in and around Savusavu, and for all of Fiji we would hope, that people realize this industry is based off of the marine environment, and we grow a special product and we have to keep it pristine.
It's the game favoured in villages all over Samoa, kirikiti, the island's own version of cricket. But Samoa's biggest annual kirikiti tournament could well be a thing of the past, with a push to replace it with a modern English version of the game. Here's Tania Nugent.
In the sport of kirikiti, Samoa's annual Te Wila Festival tournament is the most prestigious competition.
Here you're playing the best teams in the country and the best players.
This colourful game is the influence of English missionaries who came to Samoa in the early 1800s. As well as Christianity, they introduced cricket. The locals adapted the rules, the equipment and the name to create kirikiti.
Teams are usually based around villages, so it's like you're representing your village.
Like cricket, the teams take turns fielding and batting, but the kirikiti bat is much bigger. They're not only cumbersome, they're also three-sided.
You need to have a very good eye, because you're not allowed to play a straight bat, you're not allowed to block the ball, you have to swing at everything.
Kirikiti also has a different scoring system from cricket.
If you hit it over the ring, 2 points. If it's hit along the ground, 1 point. One way you can get out here is something called a patas, where if you hit the ball, one bounce into the pitch itself, and it's caught on the full, that's counted as a catch. Everything's fair game. Off trees, off rooftops, ball hits it on the full, comes off. If it gets caught, that's counted as a catch as well.
The Te Wila tournament has been scaled down. The government's promoting the conventional form of the game because it offers more opportunity to play at international level.
I think there's a great future for our people in English cricket.
But kirikiti is growing in popularity in New Zealand thanks to the large Samoan community living there. There's now a national competition and a push to standardise the rules. For many Samoans, though, standardising the game is just not kirikiti.
One pitch we played on has a road running right through the middle, and fielders have to field on the other side. So you're trying to bowl and run, and there's a bus coming at you. But that's just how it's played here. For the future of the game, hopefully it continues to thrive. It's definitely loved by everyone here.
Don't forget, if you want to see our stories again, find out more or read our blogs, visit our website, australianetwork.com/Pacific Pulse. Thanks for watching Pacific Pulse. We leave you with the sounds of the panpipes of Malaita in Solomon Islands. The panpipers were a crowd favourite at the 10th Festival of Pacific Arts in American Samoa. Solomon Islands will host the next festival in 2012. Enjoy!